this nigga run? How this nigga run? Let me see this nigga run. Say what it is, you know what I'm saying? It's your boy YK Reacts. We reacting to top 10 scariest kids caught on camera, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, like, finish to the channel. All links will be down below, you know what I'm saying? Let's get into this video, let's check it out.
Can I get sleep again? Up all night every weekend, running from my demons, but I can't seem to get.
Alright, y'all, let's check out the video.
Hey everyone, this is Crave here, and in today's video, we'll be going through the top 10 scariest kids.
Guzman stabbed boy 79 times.
He confessed to beating and robbing an 83-year-old man Tuesday.
In number 10 spot, we've got an 11-year-old and his friends who got arrested for starting a fire on a bus, and it completely burned this thing down.
It shows kids get on the bus with something in their hands, then run off as it begins to go up in flames. Officials say the fire started around 6 last night. The bus parked outside a girls' high school at Brooklyn Avenue and Lefferts Boulevard. Police
they just left that bus to blow up. These kids bad.
Are not connected to the school though, saying that they've started fires before. Police think this time they may have thrown a lit pizza box into that bus.
Tonight we've got a 16-year-old who stole a car with a 13-year-old friend of his. And get this,
that
he
nigga
was
don't like
already on
16,
probation
grown
for
man.
grand theft auto in the past. But it turns out, while he was going 60 to 80 miles per hour through this neighborhood, he lost control and crashed into some random dude's house. I mean, imagine being that guy with a car just barreling into your garage.
Look at the side of this dude's house. Look at the side. Let's turn this down some. Look at the side of this dude's house. Hold on.
Turns out,
watch
while
this.
he was going 60 to 80 miles per hour through this neighborhood, he lost.
Look at this. This is like the what do you call it? The column thing. You know the column thing that hangs up like on side of the door, outside of the house. That's what that is.
Lost control and crashed into some random dude's house. I mean, imagine being that guy with
all cars you stole. You stole this little small car, bro.
Car just barreling into your garage like that. But the guy chased the kids down because they tried to run, and eventually they were arrested.
I came out of the door to find a vehicle parked dead center of my garage. Smoke, headlights.
You got his car back. Ain't that the same car? Or is it not? It might not be. No, that wasn't the same car. It looked the same, but it wasn't. It wasn't the same.
I was in total shock.
Even more shocking, he says, that the teens were brazen enough to run away. So he dashed after them.
You're going to be held accountable for what you did.
Deputies eventually caught up to the 16-year-old driver and 13-year-old passenger.
Edward, this one's on the funny side. It's got to be one of the silliest things I've ever seen. This woman, she's holding a baby, and I don't think it's her. I think it's like her sisters or her friends or something like that. But she's holding the baby, and this boy, he's teething. So he likes to bite things, and he wants to chew on stuff. It's just the way that it is. But this kid, he takes teething to a whole nother level because he was going at this woman like a zombie trying to eat brains.
No, because he really is. Oh my God, I can't not hold him.
Man, throw that nigga on the floor.
It's already stopped.
Oh. Nigga. You better punch that baby. You better punch that baby.
This one is really mad.
Bro. Look like the baby moves like a snake. You know the snakes move real slow and they get close to you and just try to bite you. That's how the baby just moves.
I can't not hold him. It's already stopped.
She was waiting on it. She knew that was gonna happen. She knew that was about to happen. She knew that was about to happen. She knew that was about to happen.
In number 7 spot, this one is really messed up. We've got a girl who had the police called on her because she got into a fight with her mother. There was a big argument. The police showed up and basically tried to lay down the law. However, they left, and several hours later, they had to come back. But it was for a much more severe reason this time. Rather than a domestic disturbance, it was because her mother had been killed. This girl, she killed her own mother, and in a gruesome way. She stabbed her mom a total of 79 times, and then...
Nigga, 79 times? That's a lot of... You gotta be upset. That means you gotta go in and out 79 times. 79 times. Wow, that's crazy. This, wow.
Left the house.
This is the face
She
of a
deserves life in
killer,
prison
and that
before
18-year-old
this.
Isabella
More than
Guzman's
that.
alleged victim is her own mother.
Grammarly does more than
Here,
catch
YouTube, go with these ads, bro. As soon as I start
With
back doing
Grammarly,
reactions,
you can
YouTube gonna
find-
hit me with the ads. Come on, YouTube.
47-year-old Yun
Come on,
Min Hoi's
YouTube.
body, the center of what investigators call a bloody crime scene in this Aurora, Colorado
Dang,
home.
71 times.
Police say Guzman stabbed Hoy 79 times before fleeing the home.
Who to say? Some people are just big pieces of
79
trash.
times,
That's all there is
yo.
to it. Like, they have absolutely no moral compass whatsoever. And this guy, I think he's one of them because he actually threw a rock at a 3-month-old kitten, a pretty big rock too, and hurt it pretty bad. The thing about it was a girl that was there with him and some of his friends was recording this, and she sent it around on Snapchat or something like that. And this guy, like, he was laughing from what I understand, or at least he was enjoying it. He thought it was funny. I don't know how you think throwing a rock at a kitten is funny, but after this went around on social media, the kid obviously was able to be figured out who it was because of the video and got arrested.
The video of the teenager striking a 3-month-old kitten with a large rock made its rounds on Facebook this week after she says a girl recorded it off Snapchat.
And she took a huge risk to do that, but it was the right thing. And it's because of her post that brought the situation to light.
Nigga.
Braithwaite thrilled to learn efforts from an army of animal
That nigga threw a
advocates
rock
online
at a
help
cat.
identify and
Look how you
lead to
looking.
the teen's arrest.
At number 5, this is wild. We've got a
Look how you
17-year-old
looking.
girl
Nigga, you
who
should've threw a
stole
rock
her
at the
parents'
cat.
debit card. Now, you might be thinking that's not too crazy, but what she did with her parents' debit card is where things get really insane because she used her parents' money to try to hire a hitman to kill them. So she was basically trying to kill her own parents
with their money.
With their own money. She gave like a bunch of money to one of her friends to do it. They never did it. So she paid another man $900 to do it, and I guess one of those two people, either the friend or the man, reported it to the police, and they went and arrested her. And now her parents aren't too happy.
Alyssa Hatcher, she was arrested yesterday.
At least they kept the money. They totally kept the money.
Deputies say she admitted
Smart
to
thing to
using
do.
her parents' debit card and made 2 purchases. She said she bought cocaine for $100 or so and also gave money to a friend to get someone to kill her parents. She said because it never happened, she gave $900 or so to a second man to kill her parents. And deputies say her parents wanted her prosecuted. And back out here live in Lake County, Hatcher
come on
went to
now.
jail here
What?
about 10:45 this morning, bound for the juvenile jail in
Why was she
Ocala.
trying to kill her parents? I wonder what happened.
This kid, he's only...
Something had to happen for her to want to kill her parents, but still though, nigga, wow. Kill him?
14 years old. He's in middle school. I mean, just think back to when you were in middle school, or if you are right now, what you're doing.
Who is this?
This kid, he was
this the
stealing
little
cars
Milton kid?
because he went
Little
into a
Milton?
car dealership, took some keys, and then went on a
it's not.
joyride. He got into a police chase. There was a bunch of cops chasing him, and eventually he ended up crashing next to this shopping mall and tried to run on foot, but they caught him. It's just kind of crazy to think that kids this young are doing this type of thing. I mean, when I was 14, I was just playing God.
Frisco deputies thought they had the driver boxed in.
Yes, there's a unit right in front of him.
But that's when the suspected car thief, who was just 14 years old, swerved around one deputy and hit the gas. Seconds later, as another deputy tried to put stop sticks down on US 19, the driver loses control
That
and
nigga
responds to
riding.
6. Watch in the video as the stolen car slams into 3 street signs and then rolls over twice. Even after the major crash, the driver gets out and runs through a shopping plaza.
How this nigga run? How this nigga run? Let me see this nigga run.
Chase doesn't last long.
I want to see him get out the car.
Down on the ground and in handcuffs.
Moving to 3, this one in general is just a really bad
I want to see the
family
nigga run,
crime.
bro. Come on
This
now.
involves a 12-year-old and his 2 older brothers. Now, these 3 actually took a man's life and almost took another. The 12-year-old ended up being on the run for several days or weeks or something like that before he was caught.
What did he do? What did he do though?
But it turns out on top of everything, his father was sentenced to life in prison several years before all this went down too for taking his cousin's life. Like I said, not exactly a fantastic family.
At 12 years old, Jarrell Milton was the highest priority fugitive for U.S. Marshals in Omaha, according to Supervisory Deputy
What did
Chris
he
White.
do though?
For a veteran marshal, it is shocking, even to him.
His picture is especially shocking. He looks like a 12-year-old, and it's hard to believe that he could...
He don't even look like a 12-year-old. He look like he don't look like a 12-year-old. He look like he at least like
and
7 or
Shantavius
8.
Primes Willis are accused of shooting and killing Jamil Ray and wounding Chris Fisher. Jamar and Primes Willis are both teens. They They are in jail and were denied bond Tuesday, but Milton has been on the run since June 29th.
Item number 2, this has got to be the most
What did he
heartbreaking
do
one of
in
this
this though?
entire
Like,
movie. We've got a 14-year-old boy who
I know he
lost
didn't
his
shoot
life.
him.
He was at school, which
Run
should
to
be like a
rest.
safe place, but he was walking back to his mother's car because she was waiting there to pick him up in like the pickup lane or whatever it was, and as he was walking there, 4 other teenagers came and jumped him and stabbed him in the back twice, and he ended up passing away. And what's really heartbreaking about this is the mother, who, like I said, was waiting in the car for his son to get in, saw this happen because he was literally walking towards the car when it happened. So she witnessed the entire thing.
Father of an 18-year-old charged with first-degree murder walked out of a Hamilton courthouse with loved ones today. Moments earlier inside, he waved as his teenage son was taken away by court officers. The names of the
come on now,
teenagers
what?
accused of murdering Devin Selvey are under court-ordered publication ban. The parents of the 14-year-old charged burst into tears when their son appeared in the courtroom in a white prison-issued jumpsuit. Both teens
The nigga's
showed
dumb.
emotion.
Retarded, he's
Resident
dumb.
Parents with a helpless expression on their faces. Though a family member told multiple media outlets today off camera that Devin had been bullied at the school and that the teen was walking towards his mother's vehicle when he was jumped and stabbed in the back and the back of the head.
Introducing
And
career
they
services
stabbed him in his
life.
back and in the back of his
These days,
head.
you need more than an education.
Wow, that's
Let's
crazy.
be honest with you, off the teenager
That's
and
crazy.
2 other accomplices who were supposedly also teenagers. Only one of them got arrested when this news video came out.
Like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, like videos, share the channel. Yes, and make sure y'all turn on post notifications. Make sure y'all subscribe to all the 800 subs. Start getting the reactions out to y'all every day. You know what I'm saying? We out. Let's go.